Argentina take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. The national anthem of Argentina rings out.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that gets things running. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Okay, interesting. Looking here to chip it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kimmich. Valverde. Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Camavinga. And Alexander-Arnold. Wriggles his way through. Mbappe! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. Cleared away. Fagioli.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Valverde. Fagioli. Fagioli! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Gol. Convertido en el minuto 21. Número 44.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, super fine. It's Son Heung-min! Cleared without complication.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Jimenez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cleared without hesitation. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Camavinga. Valverde. Tries to get it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Messi. Nice control. Valverde. Fagioli. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Valverde delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
It'll be a throw-in. Robertson. And Fagioli. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. For Valverde. Ball's gone out of play. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Y aquí están, den la bienvenida a los jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Fagioli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time. Kimmich. Valverde. Foden. Nouri. Now Foden. Camavinga. Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kimmich.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's taking no chances there. Fagioli can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out to the right. Oyarzabal. Messi. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. Fagioli. Lovely bit of skill. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nouri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Foden.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's found a way through. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Foden. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Alexander on. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Son Heung-min, Robertson, and Caicedo, Fagioli. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Valverde.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Foden. Now the finish! They've done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
The fullback is in acres of space here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Fascioli. Valverde. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk gets it away. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Foden picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.